Liver Shot Boxing Channel. Okay, so we got Jaron Boots Ennis versus Karen Chukhadzhian from Michoacan. Nah, sounds like he'll be from Michoacan, but he's from Ukraine, Ukrainian fighter, tricky fighter. This is actually the rematch. The first fight, it was a landslide by Jaron Ennis. I thought it was a little closer than the scorecards, which I think it was like 120 to 109. I think this time it's going to be closer because that Ukrainian fighter Chukhadzhian, he's tricky, he's a mover, he moves around. He's still young, like about 28, so he's going to be moving. He must have done his homework to take this rematch. Whoever's handling him, they for some reason they think it's a good idea to take this rematch. They accepted the fight. I mean, Jaron Ennis at 147. Everybody's moving up to 157, to 154. I think Jaron should move up and fight Virgil Ortiz. I think that's a great fight. A lot of people think Jaron Ennis is going to win. I think somebody had a gun to my head. I will say Virgil Ortiz is going to take that. Virgil Ortiz is strong. The body's open on Jaron Ennis. He has a few holes. I would say the body. And Virgil Ortiz is a body snatcher. I mean, he could hit hard to the body anywhere. He's just a hard punching fighter. Jaron Ennis has 29 knockouts, so he has a high ratio on knockouts. Virgil only one fight. He didn't knock out somebody in only one fight. So I think that's going to be a great fight. If Jaron Ennis moves to 154 and fights Virgil Ortiz, but enough of that. Right now he's going to fight Chukhadzhian. It's a pretty cool sounding name, in my opinion. He's a Ukrainian fighter, like I said. I mean, I think it's going to be closer, but Jaron Ennis got it. I think he's going to take the W on this fight. And then we got Pedro versus Bang Rodriguez. So Pedro, let me see what's his last name. Guevara versus Bang Rodriguez. I think that's going to be another good fight. I mean, Pedro, he's a mover. He's not a mover. He's a technical fighter. He's booked technical, where he's just kind of like, he's textbook, so he's a textbook fighter. Like, almost like Julio Cesar Chavez, not comparing him, but like that type of, he's kind of like similar to that. And Bang he gets angles like Ukrainian fighters. He's like an Anglo-European kind of style, Mexican mix kind of fighter. So I think that fight is gonna go for Bang Rodriguez. I think Rodriguez is the next, pound for pound. He's in a small weight, so they're not people don't really check him out. That's sad, but he's a great fighter. I think he's the next upcoming star, Mexican American star. He has potential to be a star, and that's also gonna be a good fight. Along the card has other fights. No disrespect to nobody, but the ones I'm interested in is Jaron Boots Ennis versus Karen Chukhadzhian. It's going to be a pretty good fight, interesting, two movers, fighting. It's going to be very like a chess match, but I think Jaron Ennis got it. It's going to be closer, but Jaron Ennis got it. And Bang Rodriguez versus Pedro Guevara. It's also another pretty good fight. It's going to be I will say it's going to be a better fight because they're going to get in there and, swing and shit. Somebody's getting knocked out. For sure, somebody's getting knocked out. And I think Bang Rodriguez is going to knock him out. My prediction on that is Bang Rodriguez is going to knock out Pedro Guevara, I will say in round 9 to 11. And Boots Ennis and Chukhadzhian are going to go the distance again. It's going to be closer, but it's going to be a good fight. Thank you for watching Liver Shot Boxing Channel.